Well, Smitty, these two teams have been around the block a few times. Both rosters filled with veterans.
No surprises tonight, BA. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with TJ Warren. And it's Durant in at the 3. And there's Ayton on the assist by Booker.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
George passes to Leonard. Warren against Morris. Back to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Durant, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Knocked away. And stolen by Paul.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Booker for 3. Here's Warren. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers.
Now here's Leonard. George for 3. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
Well, for a kid growing up like Mann did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, BA, the ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
Durant finds Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Leonard on the take. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee a screen. To the middle. Here's Leonard from downtown. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warren, the pass to Paul. Ayton against Plumlee. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. 4 on the clock. Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
No good there. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers trail. Leonard, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left in the first quarter here. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. The 3. Outside Warren. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morris outside. Out to Leonard. Back to Morris. Leonard outside. Pass to Plumlee. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And that ties it up.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Warren. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Warren. Outside Paul. Here's Durant. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
KD's height and length make him a nightmare. He can easily get a shot off.
George has the open look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. George has got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
We're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And the Clippers have possession following the score by Phoenix. Plumlee finds Leonard. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Durant.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Morris for 3. The shot, no good. And the Suns call time here.
You know what time it is. Let's have some applause for your Clippers Spirit Dancers.
Paul for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Robert Covington is out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Paul George, then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Paul after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. It's good.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Paul against Westbrook. It's Covington on the wing. It's stolen by Warren. And they're on the break. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Durant. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Ayton passes to Booker. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Screen by Gordon. Covington passes to Gordon. And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has popped when he needs it.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Gordon. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Here's Westbrook from the arc, and the three-pointer goes.
This is who Westbrook is in a nutshell. A flat-out baller with a quick trigger.
Booker, the pass to Warren. On the wing, Durant. Back to Paul. Charity stripe shot. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Westbrook finds Covington. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Ayton, the screen on Westbrook. And that one's good. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
And despite the size of this match, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Booker. For 3, Durant. Kicks it out to Warren. Durant, the pass to Booker. Off target with the 3. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. For 3, Gordon. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open. Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's a triple-double king.
Foul Clippers.
And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Booker, the pass to Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Covington no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Back to Warren. And here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. No good that time. Excellent D there from Westbrook. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George passes to Plumlee. Outside Covington. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. We just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Yep, count it. George has got 10.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Zubats. Morris down low, kicks it to George. And we're through the first half of play here. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
and he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3. The Clippers in the lead. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for Paul George. Westbrook finds Zubac. And here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. The kick out to Morris. Zubac, screen. Powell, left side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Morris. Takes a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Durant. The shot that time not on target. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Morris passes to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in. The Suns trailing. It's Booker on the wing. Powell covers. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Zubac. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Powell. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Look at Norman keeping his composure, not letting the foul stop him from taking the shot.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for LA, Norman Powell. 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Hits the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That one falls for Powell.
At the line for your Clippers, Norman Powell. Taking 2.
And so Powell nails them both.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless, and he can shoot the ball.
Durant takes it inside, and he banks in the layup. Durant's got 5 now.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with aggression. Norman Powell putting pressure on the interior D with his driving and finishing abilities.
And it's blocked. Morris outside from 12 feet. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Got it. 15 points in the game.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Leonard against Paul. To the paint. Zubac passes to Leonard. Out to Powell. The 3 is up. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
You see why Powell is so valuable. Good athlete, good defender, and can really space the floor.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Ayton. 15 points in the game. Here's Paul. And it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. Second chance shot. And there's Ayton on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Warren. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And he knocks down the first one. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Ayton hits them both. Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morris for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Left side Durant. Pass to Ayton. Leonard against Durant. Back to Ayton. With 2 seconds left. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they've done. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Pass to Highland. Bullseye! And the Clippers lead by 7.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Powell. Here's Warren. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Highland.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And stolen by Durant. Timeout call, the Suns.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
George, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
George's shot is off. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. For 3, Warren. The shot misses. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Here's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Booker, the pass to Durant. And he drives in. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Now just a three-point Clipper lead.
For a guy who is almost 7 feet, Kevin Durant has tight handles.
Leonard on the take. Kicks it to George. That's to Highland. Drains the triple. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Durant. It's stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
And you know, the adjustment should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Durant, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Plumlee. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Ayton. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's George. Out to the right wing. Plumlee, a screen on Paul. Out to Leonard. Morris, left side. Clock at 4. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Booker can't get it to go.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Booker against George. Pass to Highland. Morris sets a screen. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And the bucket is good.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
There's the triple. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Terrence Mann.
For 3, Durant. No luck on that one. So no problem for the Clippers as they get... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Smack clowns with mad style.
So the Clippers win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come. Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Zubac finds George, and the dunk by Zubac.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Oh, here's Edwards. Can't connect from long distance.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. For three. Edwards with another miss. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Leonard with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Going inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's McDaniels. The Clippers getting the bucket. He kicks to Gobert. 16 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
On the wing, Morris. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And it's Towns missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Morris has got 5.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Terrence Mann.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Plumlee, no luck. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Stolen by Westbrook. On the wing, Morris. Here's the 3. Outside for George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Here's Conley. Towns with it. Guarded now by Morris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin. 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Westbrook passes to Plumlee. Morris, left side, and it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Just 3 on the clock, and the layup is up and in.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Clippers ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Conley, and it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Minnesota in the lead. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
And it's Conley penetrating. The shot's good. Conley's got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Towns with the steal. A finish. Lays it in off the breakaway. Towns has got 7.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player, despite being a young buck.
Trains the three-pointer.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. McDaniels finds Towns. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Wow, Westbrook so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Noel passes to Conley. At the top of the key, Reid. Towns in the corner. Lock at 6. Back to Reid. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for Towns. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Powell. Takes it out to Covington. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Covington kicks to Westbrook. Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. Prince with the defensive effort. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Westbrook. Prince, the pass to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Reed with it. Working on Plumlee. Reed misses. The Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The pass to Leonard. And there's the drive. Plumlee with it. There's the 3. Reed with the rebound. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Passes to Noel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noel's got his first 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Prince wide open. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. LA's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. It's Powell on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Here's Prince. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Westbrook passes to Powell. Good work there as it goes.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Prince in the corner. Down low. Lays it up off the glass. Prince has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks.
The Timberwolves, 31.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the 1. McDaniels finds Edwards. And here's Gobert. Conley with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Edwards. And the rejection by Zubac. Pass to Highland for the tie. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota leading by 3. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Gordon. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise. 2 points, that one goes. George has got his second bucket. George really efficient, close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low. Here's Edwards. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft. And they're on the break. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Knocks it loose. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Pass to Morris. Kicks it out to Gordon. To the inside. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac. Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass. Conley scanning the floor. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Michael Conley. Here's Highland. Morris outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
And the pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. In the corner, it's Morris. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Zubac the pass to Gordon. With 1 on the clock, and the dunk by Zubac.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Noel passes to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. Now the Clippers moving it up. George with the ball. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Out of bounds. Ball to the Timberwolves.
Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we're coming back in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Noel in at the 2. Now here's McDaniels. Defense is right there, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Noel, and Mike Conley subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Edwards inside. Leonard's there. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard kicks to George. Leonard, the open look. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
George against Edwards. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
Conley against Westbrook. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
To the paint, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Paul George with the steal. From deep 3-point range, Plumlee dishes to Morris. Kicks to Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. George passes to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Morris dishes to Plumlee. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Mason Plumlee, first personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been steady from the 3-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Morris.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now here's Leonard. Driving inside. Count it. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. Pass to Conley. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Count the basket. 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And it's skimmed in by Plumlee. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Conley's shot is off. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. The feed now to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Gobert in the corner. Outside, Towns. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Westbrook with it. Conley picks him up. Covington passes to Westbrook. Covington a screen on Conley. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And finished off by Plumlee.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And here's Covington. From deep. No good. So the Clippers with the win. Probably. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo, the whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's Ayton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Gobert. Towns passes to Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Booker against Edwards. Durant for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. For 3. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Oh, deflected. Booker against McDaniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And he drops the first.
Jaden McDaniels taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down. But what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
They double team Durant to the middle. Paul passes to Ayton. Now Warren. It's Booker on the wing. That 3's off the mark. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Pure from 3-point range.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate Chris Paul delivers.
And Edwards slams it in.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Good D by Gobert.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Paul with a steal. Pass to Durant. Left side Warren. And stolen by Gobert. From deep, Conley. They get it again. The kick out to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Now McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. McDaniels got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Durant. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
It's stolen by Warren. Outside Durant. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Conley. Outside for Booker. No good on the 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Paul. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Durant inside, working on McDaniels. Durant with the bucket. He has 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Picked by Gobert. And Conley with the three.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
The kick to Durant. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
First personal foul.
Free throw is good from Durant.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Warren. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. Two more for him.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Now McDaniels. Guarded by Durant. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Minnesota in the lead. Oh, got a piece of it. Durant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Booker against Towns. It's Booker on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Booker's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Towns a screen on Durant. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 6.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Outside Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's Noel in for Edwards. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. Reed finds Towns. Ayton with the defensive effort.
First personal foul.
Free throw is good from Durant. The Suns trailing. Here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. Plays through that contact well.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Picked by Prince. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels.
Timberwolves substitution, Kyle Anderson.
Reed against Ayton. It's Reed with a drive, and he buries his first look.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Booker, the pass to Warren. Outside for Booker. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Noel. Booker defending. Pass to McLaughlin. With the floater. Anderson. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Ayton with a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Anderson gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Warren. He takes it in. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Anderson with a screen on Booker. Prince on the attack. Here's Anderson. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson with it. Warren covering. Here's McLaughlin. 4 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Ooh, poked away. The dive for the ball, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Warren. Ayton in the high post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Anderson.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Anderson. Reed with it. That's tipped. Paul with a steal. It's all tied in Phoenix.
Your Suns, 24. The Timberwolves, 24.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And it's McLaughlin missing. The Suns leading. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Minnesota calls time here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota shooting about 56% in this one. Conley goes in. Ooh, Paul with the block.
always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Here's Durant driving inside.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside Durant. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Booker. It's a one-on-one situation. Durant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Durant's shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Warren with a screen on Edwards. Booker, the pass to Warren. Phoenix calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
They're not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. And Ayton with the stuff.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Right wing. Down low. Here's Gobert. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
I just feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. T.J. Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
Back to Prince. Towns a screen on Paul. Inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Durant. He's got 19. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Durant. Here's Warren. For 3, Booker knocks down the triple. Booker's got 6 points.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Pass to Prince. Booker against Edwards. Back to Prince. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Ayton, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Edwards with it, now guarded by Ayton. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Towns. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. Phoenix has gone to 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Durant. Phoenix calls timeout.
Timeout. Starting. Make some noise, Phoenix, for your Sunbreaker dance crew. Make some noise once again for your Sunbreaker dance crew.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Warren, the pass to Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
He got it up. He can't get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top. Lead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns. You can't.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Minnesota. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Count it. And the Suns lead by 3.
This Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, they'll find a way to get it done.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Booker against Edwards. Booker no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, the Suns shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Paul. Okogie on the wing. Now Warren. Booker finds Warren. 5 on the clock. And the Suns call time here. Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton comes in for Landale. And it's Kevin Durant in for Okogie. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Gobert to take the lead, and he lays it in.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
They get it back. Outside for Booker. Goes back up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker to the inside. Warren with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And here's Durant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move was so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Conley against Paul. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Paul. The kick to Durant from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The kick out to Edwards. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The odds are in KD's favor here. He's a very consistent free throw shooter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, it's one thing in a game to do a great job of drawing fouls, but going to the free throw line and delivering, that's another.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Right side Booker. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside McDaniels. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to McDaniels. To the middle. Yeah!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it. Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Towns with the ball. And it's in.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Here's Booker. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And here's Edwards. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 9 seconds left to play in the 4th. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Booker no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you again.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
This matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Morris, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Paul kicks to Warren. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Westbrook with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
How about the instincts of Russell Westbrook on the defensive end? Gives his teammate an easy chance there.
For three, Booker buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Leonard on the wing, stolen by Durant. And now the Suns, a fast break. And the dunk by Booker.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done, and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Left side, Durant. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Ayton inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
Ayton hits them both.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And here is Paul. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
George finds Plumlee. Leonard on the wing. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs. And last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Durant against Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Right side, Durant. Warren kicks to Booker. Ayton at the elbow. Just 5 on the clock. Plumlee with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Leonard. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Highland. Covington a screen on Paul from outside the arc. Covington's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 5. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Here's Ayton. Goes up off the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got 8 points.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Outside Covington. Nobody near Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. KD against Leonard. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Leonard dishes to Covington. Zubac's a screen on Warren. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their leads.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Ayton. Kicks to Booker. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And the wide open shot from Warren. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Leonard. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Paul passes to Warren. He dishes it to Ayton. Outside for Durant. A second chance effort. Ayton trying to break free. And Durant lays it in. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Covington passes to Highland. Here's George. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
KD looking around. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Covington, a screen on Durant. The pass to Covington. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Powell, the pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. At that time, sets up his teammate.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. And the three off target. Phoenix leading by 9. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Booker. That one misses. Great D that time from Powell. Leonard finds Powell. Back to Leonard. And here's Westbrook. Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. Outside Covington. Back to Westbrook. Stolen by Warren. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul with the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Stolen by Warren. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Morris is checked in for Zubac. Now here's Paul. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Such a wide open look. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
A 3 from Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers. Phoenix leading by 15. Now Kevin Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. And it's Ayton missing. That's a 2 from Powell. And that does it for the first half of play. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
Your Suns, 39. The Clippers, 24.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Powell is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Gordon in at the small forward position. Here's Durant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Westbrook passes to Morris. Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Outside KD. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
And Westbrook throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Paul kicks to Warren. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. This is it to Covington. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Westbrook missing again. And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Warren dishes to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Clock at 4. Durant for 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. They get Russell Westbrook. The Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers.
There seems to me to be a quiet toughness to Kevin Durant. This is a guy who makes his own decisions, shuts out the noise, and is willing to embrace change.
Count it. Westbrook's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Ayton sets the pick for KD. Paul kicks to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the paint. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Westbrook.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Hooker the pass to Ayton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got 20 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
Now, here's Warren. 8 points for him. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Here's Gordon, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Misses the wing J.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside, KD. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
Suns leading by 20. Paul dishes to Ayton. Driving in. Nice move. Plumlee with the rebound. And stolen by Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
DeAndre, he is. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's George missing. Phoenix has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Ayton. Out to KD. Lets the three fly. Here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
Well, tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Island's checked in. Warren finds Booker. And here is Durant to the left wing. Paul left side. Buries it down low. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
On the wing, Booker, back to Paul, Umley with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Highland's shot is good.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Ayton. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
For the Clippers, Robert Covington comes in for Morris, and it's Leonard in for Eric Gordon. Kept alive, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound, and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now here's Covington. Leonard finds Covington. Here's Highland. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 30 points. Clippers trail by 21. Here's Highland. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
On the wing, George. Pass to Highland. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The Clippers get another chance here. Covington kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Highland, defended by Paul. Shot clock at 5. Here's Highland.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And here is Los Angeles now after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
And here's Booker from the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
It's deflected. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And stolen by Ayton. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Phoenix.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Highland. From deep. Misses the shot. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
presentation. I'm Brian Ant, and we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats.
Okay.
My! Throw it down!
Yes, he did. Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's McDaniels. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam!
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Leonard finds Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Zubats. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
CLA foul. Westbrook. First personal foul. First team foul.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
About a minute into this first quarter. Conley against Westbrook. Conley on the attack. There's the three. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Towns passes to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over George. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Edwards. Can't get the putback. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Leonard for 3. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. And Edwards slams it in.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Edwards against George. Pass to Morris. Back to George. Driving in. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. George has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Towns.
2 minutes.
Gobert up top. George against Edwards. Puts up a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And Gobert with a block. From deep, Conley. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Westbrook with it. He puts up a three. McDaniels with the rebound. Now here's Towns. George defending. Towns against George. Now here's Towns. Guarded closely. Back to Conley. Westbrook with the rebound. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Here's Towns. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Even Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Highland in at the 1 spot. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Here's Noel. Leonard defending. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Back to Gobert. Shoots over Zubac. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Noel. Tipped away. And stolen by Leonard. George passes to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Here's Noel. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Minnesota. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Rivers is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Noel. Leonard defending. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed with it. Guarded by Covington. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Clippers trail. Now here's Leonard. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Noel with the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for Rivers. And it's McLaughlin in for Alexander Walker. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. Out to Leonard. Here's Highland. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And a miss there on the triple. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Reed for 3. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
For 3, Covington sinks it from distance. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Reed.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution, Mason Plumlee.
The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Out to Powell. Crosses over.
Have to appreciate Powell's consistency of effort. He never takes a play off.
First team foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Towns up top, covered by Covington. They get it back. The kick out to Conley. Towns on a screen. Three-pointer. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 6.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley. The shot. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Out to Leonard. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Highland. Back to Leonard. Tries again. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Highland misses. Conley against Powell. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, we wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
Here's Westbrook. With 4 on the clock. 2 on the clock. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing.
The previous play is under review.
And they also didn't give up on that possession.
Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Out to Gordon. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Plumlee. That shot, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Up top, Westbrook. He's guarded by Conley. Gordon, the pass to Morris.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
George hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
It's Edwards on the wing. Plumlee against Gobert. Towns up top. He's got 5. It's McDaniels on the wing. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
George outside to the paint. Here's Plumlee. Soft touch off the glass. Plumlee's got his second basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Tipped. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. George outside. Morris passes to George. Driving in. Misses in close. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Westbrook. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. He takes it in. Good D by Gobert.
We like to have that one back. That's easy money.
And Edwards slams it in.
You know, reading the floor and making the right play. Mike Conley is a true point guard.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Covington comes in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Gordon. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Covington inside. Anderson's there. Stolen by Reed.
Clippers foul. Robert Covington. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Reed can't hit. The Clippers trail. Into the lane. Shot by Leonard, no good. Leonard's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Anderson with a screen. Reed for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Leonard. Nice D from Anderson. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
You see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Picked by Covington. Out to Leonard. Here he goes. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he gets it back. hits the back iron and sinks it. Covington's got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful shot from Robert Covington. He knows when to take the mid-range jumper.
Pass to Reed. Back to Noel. Up top, Anderson. Here's Noel. George defending. To the middle. And there's a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Highland. Misses the three. 1 second left. The shot no good. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point. Pass to Prince. Now Reed. He's guarded by Zubac. Back to Prince. Clock at 6. And here's Reed. Drives to the hoop. Shoots over Zubac. Reed can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And Minnesota calls time here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Highland. Zubac screen. George uses the glass on the layup.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Edwards against George. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
You know, off that pick, Mike Conley, he's able to drive, shoot, and pass. That's what makes him a tough cover.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's Highland. To the inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Minnesota's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Conley passes to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Outside Conley. Now Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Here's Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
2 minutes.
Conley goes in. Here's Gobert. Deflected. And he recovers it. And Gobert with the stuff. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Zubac's high post. Leonard on the wing. For three, Covington. And the dunk by Leonard.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Pass to Edwards. Inside. Gobert up top. 5 on the clock. On the take. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
So for the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Zubac, and it's Westbrook in for Highland. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Back to Westbrook. George outside.
Dunk by George!
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Minnesota calls time here. They're leading by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Gobert. And he buries it.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Westbrook against Conley. The kick out to Morris. Let's go with a 3. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Plumlee passes to Morris. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And an intentional foul right there.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
We know at times Russell Westbrook has trouble at the line, but he has to push past that and focus on this moment.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're down by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
The kick out to Edwards. So a close game sees the Clippers. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
An eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. Suns on offense. Booker inside. Edwards defending. Warren kicks to Booker. With the floater. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way. And here is Conley. Passes it to Gobert. That one drops for him.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
And here's Booker from the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
The pass to Warren. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Edwards finds Gobert, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Durant down low. Working on McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Don't foul that guy. For his career, Durant's about 90% at the line.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Gobert against Paul. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Yep, that one goes in there. Gobert's got 6.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, when you talk about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan, yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Towns, a screen on Booker. Back to Conley. To the left side wing. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Booker. There's the drive. And the dunk by Booker.
So dynamic. Two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Towns kicks to Edwards. They grab their own miss. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And he's got more aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Suns trail by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David. Conley against Ayton. Outside Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Durant, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Noel, he's checked in for McDaniel. Good.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
Edwards passes to Towns. Passes it to Conley. To the middle. Reed the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Warren dishes to Booker. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got 7 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. TJ Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Warren the pass to Durant. Ayton the screen. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Durant.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Reed, and that one is hammered home.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's the pass to Reed. 3-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Rivers in the corner. 5 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7. Booker inside. He's guarded by Rivers. Booker inside. Misses the finger roll. And it's Towns penetrating. Pass to Noel. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Rivers. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Second shot opportunity.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Noel. Edwards, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Katie with it. Picked up by Edwards. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Well, Green, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Conley for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:43 left to play in the first half. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Here's KD. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Green by McDaniel. Gobert against Warren, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead to the inside, and stolen by Prince. Takes it inside, and they pick up 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Durant. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anderson wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 17. Here's Warren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And good job there by Warren to draw the foul and get to the line. It's all about positioning, and he really forced the D's hand there to draw the contact.
Here's Reid. A 3 off the mark. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the
38, the Suns, 23.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Reid is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in a 2-guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Prince, the pass to Noel. Back to Prince. And Durant sends it back. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. Over in the corner, Paul. Anderson with the double team. Warren kicks to Paul. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 11. Now the pass to McDaniels. Warren against Towns. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, Warren. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Warren's got it back down to single digits for Phoenix. Minnesota shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Conley kicks to Gobert. Lock at 6. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Towns. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Over in the corner, Warren. The Suns need to get a shot off. Doesn't go for him.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And it's Towns penetrating, and yes, it's good. And that's now 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Edwards, that's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
The drive by KD and the jam by Kevin Durant.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Warren, good.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards against Booker. He gets that one. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. And again, it's Minnesota.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's Warren for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to McLaughlin. Down low. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Minnesota shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Suns trail by 14. Paul can't get it to go for Minnesota. They've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Reed finds Anderson. Now here's Reed, defended by Durant. And Anderson has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on 8. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And so he hits both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Paul. Here he goes. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
And so it's them. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton and it's center.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And it's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Reed misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Phoenix turns it over again. Timberwolves leading by 16. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Suns trail by 19. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
And KD drops them both. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Over to the left wing. McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns shooting well. They're at 45%. KD can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Gobert against Ayton. Gobert, no good. Suns trail by 17. Booker fires from way outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Edwards, that's good.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels got his fourth rebound in this one. Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Minnesota leading by 19. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. Warren against Towns. Towns a screen on Booker. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Edwards looking it over. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Offensive rebound. Back to McDaniel. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it. Durant,
Gobert with the block. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
That doesn't go either for Durant. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Passes it to McDaniels. Driving the lane. Another shot. Gobert, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Gobert can't hit. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. From deep three-point range, Warren kicks to Booker. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And there's the pass to Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either. No good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant show.